We'll do another poll. This is another poll chat. This is should Canada build cross-country pipeline? Take the poll. Your vote counts. You ready?
Isn't it just one yes/no question?
No, it's not. I stopped it halfway through. Canada is one of the largest oil producers, yet some provinces still rely on imported oil. Isn't that weird, eh? Recently, several provincial leaders are pushing to build a cross-country pipeline, arguing that it could help increase energy independence and diversify trade partners. Do you support building one?
Yes.
Strongly support. Next.
Strongly.
There's a nice train picture. Which of the following statements best reflects your view on Canada's energy market and its reliance on imports? Canada should use its own oil. Imports make sense if they're cheaper. We need pipelines to solve this. Oh, hang on. Select up to 3. Energy independence isn't realistic. A mix of domestic and imported is best. It's more about politics than oil. Canada needs more diverse energy options. Not sure and other. So I'm going to say Canada.
Use its own oil.
Okay. And then we need pipelines to solve this. And it's more about politics than oil.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Canada's currently exports 97% of its crude oil to the U.S. Some say this makes us vulnerable to tariffs, while others see the U.S. as a reliable partner. Do you agree that Canada should diversify its energy trade market?
Somewhat agree.
Okay. Next. Quebec Premier Francois Legault recently reaffirmed his.
I somewhat agree. I just want to caveat that by saying, well, we should just build more pipelines to the states because they want to buy way more, and it would be way cheaper.
And we should supply provinces. I mean, and we supply our own first, right? Our own provinces first. And they don't mention that how much of that 95% comes back up through the border to the east.
Not a ton.
Not a ton. So Legault recently reaffirmed his opposition to a cross-country pipeline project, citing a lack of social acceptability. I mean, that should not be any, like, we should cancel social acceptability. That needs to be canceled and ridiculed.
And EB just, well, I mean, social acceptability would be the voters, wouldn't it?
Well, no, they're making it up, man. They make it up. This is the problem. It's engineered social acceptability. If it was legit, organic.
You don't think that the dopes in Quebec are against it? I mean, you got to remember that most of the people voting for it live like far, far away from where the pipeline's ever going to be in like Montreal apartments and stuff.
They're against it because they're brainwashed by the WEF and all this climate change bullshit. I mean, this is the problem. It's all engineered. Yet a public survey shows over 60% of Quebecers support the project. See, well, that's interesting. So he's just using that virtue signaling aspect. What do you think?
And said he wouldn't support lifting the tanker ban either. The pipeline to the West Coast is pointless.
What do you think are the main reasons for Quebec's opposition? Quebecers oppose national projects crossing their borders. It's about provincial autonomy, and environmental concerns matter most. It's a negotiation tactic, political strategy, appeasing local voters, not sure. So select up to 3. I'd say the first one. Quebecers oppose national projects crossing their borders, right? Why do you think are the main reasons for Quebec opposition? Environmental concerns matter most. Not that I agree with that, but that's why they think. And then what? Political strategy, appeasing local voters?
Hey, thanks, Timmy. Go back up for a sec.
Timmy Bush with a $20 super sticker.
I think it's go down. I'll go with yours. Yours are fine.
Yeah, it's because it's a weird one because it's saying what are the main reasons for their opposition, right? So brainwashing is not in there. In your view, how likely is Quebec to collaborate on a cross-country pipeline in the near future? Oh, this is a good one. What do you think?
I think somewhat likely.
All right. Next.
I think they're just going to force it through. Does that count as collaborating?
Yeah, they're not going to have a choice. Gas prices go up and down, influenced by factors like fuel imports, government propaganda, and transportation costs. Do you think more pipelines would lower gas prices? Yeah.
Yes. Probably not for me, but for the East.
We're almost there. 7 of 9. Do you think the federal government should make the building of a cross Canada pipeline a high priority? Oh my God, it's just unbelievable. Yes. Okay. How would you rate the Canadian media's coverage of the cross Canada pipeline debate?
Poor.
Yeah. I mean, I just have to say poor because it's like no matter what the topic is, it's just not. It's not going well. If there were new news media outlet in Canada that is politically unbiased and acting in the interest of the public, would you like to try it?
Isn't that what we do?
This is what I got now. This is where I got to sign up to Epic Times or what?
This is the sales pitch. This whole thing is the sales pitch.
I'm just getting sucked right in now. Now I got to fucking
Say
go
no.
through like saying
Say
no
no.
10 times.
Say no. I'm happy with my current.
You're almost done. Oh, no. See? Oh, I got to do it again.
Here we go again. Get survey results.
Graham@gramerica.com. Oh,
Email.
maybe later. See, I knew it. I'm going to have to. Did you know only 32% of Canadians trust the media? Here's how you can stay informed without the bias. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, you don't have to read the ad. It's bad enough that you got roped into another survey.
My God, here, cancel whenever you want. $1 for $6 months.
What
Almost free.
Did they email you the results?
Skip. Okay, I'll check. Okay, thank you. I mean, you gotta give it to them. Didn't I sign up for the dollar the last time I got sucked into this?
I think you did. Yes.
And I'm still getting
for another
sold.
now.
Okay, here we go. We got the poll results.
Here we go.
I'm gonna have to click. If I click on this, the results, is it gonna take me through the other view in browser? Should I view it in the browser?
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay, here we go. Okay, this is the results of our poll. Oh, what happened to it?
Come on.
What happened to it there?
That's it. It's just an ad. There are no results.
No, you know what it is? It opened up in my default browser, so I should redo that like that. There we go. So here it is in the other browser. Thank you for taking the time. Blah blah blah. 4,000 respondents collected so far. So yeah, of course, they 94% agree with us there. Yeah, everybody's going to agree with us. Yeah. 97% strongly agree.
Like climate change.
Yeah.
That was pretty split.
Yeah, that one's pretty split. In your view, how is Quebec to collaborate? Somewhat likely was the number one. Gas prices go up and down. Yes, that means lower prices. So yeah, most of the people are on our side here. Do you think federal government should make the building of cross? Yes, 95%. Wow. How would you rate Canada's media coverage? Poor, 42%, average, 28%. So less than average or less is 70%. And there we go. Done.